You guys, what has happened to Lorde?
Great question.
Lorde.
I genuinely have no idea.
Well, she's been gone for a while. If you remember, her first album that was one of my favorites of the year was back in 2013. It was called Pure Heroine.
Yes.
The production on that album was absolutely insane. She got all of this fame, and then she kind of just disappeared, and now nobody really talks or has heard about her in a long time.
Yeah, but I feel like all artists do that, right? Like, I mean, I feel like Katy Perry goes away. I think Lady Gaga goes away.
But don't you think it's important after your freshman album to keep the hype until your sophomore album
But like
debuts?
Lorde is definitely like a no bullshit kind of person, and I feel like the only reason she has been kind of in the spotlight is because she's friends with Taylor Swift. Like after her album, she wasn't trying to be in the spotlight. I think she was just genuinely friends with Taylor Swift, and Taylor happens to have photo shoots when she has parties.
Well, I think Taylor Swift got a hold of Lorde once she heard the album and was a genuine fan, and then Taylor Swift reached out to Lorde, and then I think they became genuine friends, and I think that really helped her in the media light because people were loving her album.
I think the music spoke for itself.
Yeah.
That would have been popular regardless.
But becoming a celebrity is a little different than just being a musician. Like, you can sell a lot of albums without being a celebrity. That's kind of something you have to choose. You have to play the game. You have to go do press and do all of these things. And I don't think Lorde ever got into music to be famous necessarily.
Let's also factor in the fact that she was 17 when the first album came out.
Wasn't she 16?
Either way,
she's 19
that's
right now.
too young to be launching album after album, a music career, being the next big pop star. I just
You're
feel
also
like that's
growing
a lot
up.
of pressure. Yeah, and I feel like she had some normal family around her.
I was gonna say,
who
and
wants
she's
her to be
not
normal.
She's not a pop star. Like, she's very much a musician that like.
And my reasoning why she hasn't come out with another album yet is because I just don't think she has got every perfect song the way she wants it in its entirety. She did tease last year. She tweeted, like, just whispered the album title to my mom, and she said 2016 is going to be amazing. But that was in December of last year, and now that's almost a year ago, and we still haven't dropped anything.
So dedicated to, like, she's 100% through and through a musician, and that she's not going to put something out unless she is so happy with it.
And I would be disappointed if she didn't, because I listened to that album front to back and loved all of it.
When you have an album that every song becomes a hit and is popular, you're not just going to recreate another perfect album like that in a year. Adele took 3 years off after her first one, right?
I think
Second one?
all of them
She took 3 years off because you take so much time to come up with 12 hits on a record. It's not one single and then a bunch of other shitty songs.
And Taylor Swift takes 2 years typically between albums. And she makes pop music.
I don't think Lorde is gone yet.
I think we're thinking she disappeared, though, because do you remember when Royals came out and that was literally all anyone was singing?
So do you want to know actually the last time that I feel like I was really thinking about Lorde?
Yeah, that's the problem. Nobody's thinking about her.
It was the South Park episode they did. And they have Randy is actually Lorde the whole time. He's like, and then we just put some stuff in the synth, and then we're good. And then it's like literally he's dressed up as Lorde.
Do you think there's some sort of like Taylor Swift conspiracy, like she got into Lorde's head and then Lorde got a little too like into the fame?
Well, they're not friends anymore.
Are they not? Because in July,
Does that just mean
Lorde
they haven't
went on her
posted on
1989 tour and they did a duet of Royals. So I don't think they don't like each other anymore.
They're just not as close as they were.
I don't think Lorde's like kissing her butt to be in their photos.
Yeah, I think they're just not doing like a bunch of PDA posts like.
Or maybe, like you're saying, a lot of Taylor's friendships are publicity. Maybe they have a real relationship, and it's also like, oh, you're a musician, come on my tour and we can hang out.
Yeah.
But I don't think Lorde's fame hungry. And
I don't either. Well, and that's another point. Like, she might be hanging out with Taylor anyway, but she's not. Since I genuinely think they are real friends.
Right.
That they don't have to document every second.
And why would you want to be in the public eye all the time when it is so difficult? I mean, you see someone, I've met Selena Gomez. She's one of the most grounded, normal, beautiful human beings ever. And I think this fame monster, Lady Gaga, thank you. I think this fame monster really transforms people. And I feel like Lorde was so young. She still had parents involved in her life. I think she's like, you know what? I don't want to be I don't want to subject myself to this crazy amount of stress. I want to just bow out, be healthy, be confident in myself, and then come back when I'm ready.
Also, so her album, her music is so personal that it's like she needs to experience some more things
and that's
to
what
write
Adele
songs
says.
about.
That's what Adele says too. She's like, all of the albums are about my life, and it's basically a diary. So if I'm not living my life, I have nothing to write about, and then there's no album.
And she only had 16 years of material to go with. She needs some more time.
16 more years.
I don't know. Between 16 and 20, there was a lot of ish that went down in my life.
This new album's going to be great, and I'm not comparing Lorde to Adele, but I hope that Lorde can take a similarity to Adele in that she keeps it about the music, because I think Adele's so popular because she lets her music speak for itself. What do we really know about Adele's personal life?
Well, and then when you do see Adele, like in a natural setting, she's not a celebrity. She is 100% just like a quirky little British woman.
She goes to Target.
Her laugh.
Yeah.
Lorde's also winning in the sense that, well, also, if she wanted to be fame hungry, she would have moved to LA, but she then bought a $3 million house where she lives. So she's not losing in any situation. She has money. She's
That's
doing
her.
good.
That's her like placing her bets. She's like, I'm gonna buy this house because there's gonna be a lot more money where that came from.
Yeah.
So I don't think she really disappeared. I just think
Placing
she's
her
living her dreams.
She's coming back.
She's laying low. She's about to make a resurgence.
I'm so excited for
Really
that.
good.
I hope it's in 2016.
Let
Our
us know-
follow-up video will be.
Yeah, in a while.
We found her.
But let
That's
us
gonna be the new
know
video.
how excited you are for her album in the comment section below, and we're finally going to leave you. So click over to the left to get all the details on Gigi Gorgeous confirming she's a lesbian.
And have you guys heard there's this hot teacher who almost lost her job because of her tight dresses? That's in the box on the right.
Disgusting.